Meta is going all in on AMD, and this is extremely bullish for Meta and obviously for AMD. Over the past week, strong reports have emerged that Meta and AMD have signed a major supply agreement for AMD next generation AI accelerators, the MI450X, specifically to handle inference workloads across Meta's entire family of apps. At the same time, something even more interesting happened. Meta has reportedly stepped away, at least for now, from buying Google TPUs and has also slowed down its plans around designing fully in-house ASIC chips. And that tells us a lot. Now, to be clear, this isn't Meta's first time working with AMD. In previous years, Meta already adopted AMD Instinct MI400X accelerators for AI inference. What's different this time is the scale. Meta has quietly become AMD's single largest AI accelerator customers, accounting for roughly 42% of AMD's total GPU sales in 2025. That number alone should make people stop and think. So the real question is, why is Meta betting this heavily on AMD? The answer comes down to one thing: total cost of ownership. This has always been AMD's biggest advantage versus Nvidia. For example, AMD MI455X reportedly generates around 40% more tokens per dollar spent compared to Nvidia Blackwell 200, and that matters a lot. Because we are entering a world where AI models are becoming commoditized, there is no longer one clear dominant model. Most models can do roughly the same things. What will matter more and more is inference, responding to prompts, generating images, generating video, at the lowest possible cost. And this is where AMD has a real structural edge over Nvidia. Now, combine that with Meta's biggest advantage of all, distribution. About 3.5 billion people use Meta's family of apps every single day. That means Zach can roll out a new AI feature and put it in the hands of billions of users almost overnight. We have already seen this with Meta AI. Even though it is not yet at the level of ChatGPT, Gemini, or Cloud, it already has around 1 billion users. That's the power of distribution. Meta doesn't need to win the model race outright. It just needs to integrate AI into products people already use. And that advantage is about to grow. Meta's upcoming models, Mango and Avocado, expected before the end of March, are widely expected to represent a meaningful leap forward in Meta's AI capabilities, driving much broader adoption. Given all of these, investing heavily in AMD's GPUs to minimize total cost of ownership is the most logical decision Meta could make. There is also another detail that highlights how close this partnership really is. AMD's first rack-scale solution, Helios, was built on the OCP Open Rack standard, a standard that was originally developed by Meta itself. This is not a casual supplier relationship, this is deep structural alignment. So, to wrap this up, Meta, which I expect to be one of the biggest winners of their revolution thanks to its unmatched distribution, has decided to bet aggressively on AMD. That is an incredible validation of AMD's value. Meta plans to invest over $100 billion in capex in 2026, and a significant portion of that will go toward AMD chips. Both Meta and AMD are positioned to do extremely well over the coming years, and that's exactly why they are two of the largest positions in my portfolio, and why I fully intend to keep buying.